So, the third installment to my legs push pull workout. In saying that, you could do legs, push pull legs, pull legs, push. It really doesn't matter. Personal preference. I just like to start my workout week with legs, just to get it over with. And in saying that too, I don't work on like a 7 day schedule. As far as like, Monday through Friday I work out and I take 2 days off, as you could tell. If I start my workouts on a Monday, then yeah, I have my three workouts. I'm off Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday I work out. And then I'm off Monday. So the next week, the actual workout week starts on a Tuesday. So it's always changing. I'm never in the gym like every Monday doing chest. It doesn't work out that way. And I like it that way because everybody's in the gym doing chest. And the chest stuff is always like taken, so whatever. So yeah, going into the pool, like I said before, it's all the same as far as how I do my progressive overload, so don't worry about that. First workout for pull, and this is going to be back focused. We're going to do a compound row, 5 sets, 6 to 8. When I say a compound row, for me that just means something to where I'm standing and I have to really like tighten my core and keep everything tight while I'm doing it. So I'm either going to do like the T-bar row, where the bar's in the middle, and I'm holding it with like the D-ring, kind of pulling it, or I'm gonna do a bent over row, either underhand grip or overhand grip, doesn't matter, depends on how I'm feeling, but that's gonna be my compound rowing movement. After that, I'm gonna go into weighted pull-ups, 5 sets to failure. The reason why I do 5 sets to failure is just my body responds best to that. I've noticed that when I do 5 sets of pull-ups to failure, I feel better, my lats feel better, and that's when I notice the majority of my growth is when I start doing it. So that's personal preference. I'm not saying everybody should go in and do pull-ups to failure every time. That's just how I do it. And then I do a reverse grip pull down. So it's going to be a pull down, just reverse grip. And I'll go, shoulder width apart, a little bit wider than shoulder, get back there, really contracting my back. And then face pulls. And that's just grabbing the rope and kind of pulling, grabbing the rope and pulling back like to your face, working all this goodness back there. So after the face pulls, 3 sets of 10 to 15, I'll start working on biceps, and I'll do a regular dumbbell curl. I'll when I do my dumbbell curls, my palms are facing towards the towards the inside of me, and then as I come up, I'm twisting and trying to get my pinkies to my shoulders, almost trying to get the bottom of that weight to touch my shoulder. So it's like I'm really twisting out and kind of squeezing. I feel like that works best for my biceps. Then after the bicep curl, 4 sets, 8 to 10, I go into a reverse curl with a bar. I like to use the curl bar. You can either do this on cables. I like to do it with the actual curl bar, and I just reverse curl. And then I do 3 sets of failure of hammer curls. And how I do my hammer curls, I do both sides until I can't do anymore. I reach failure, and then I do, I use a little momentum and do single. And when I'm done with that, that's 1 set, all right? So the next time that my pull workout comes around, I'm doing pull B, and that's gonna be bicep focused. You can see a trend in this, Yes, I'm working each body part twice in a week, but I'm putting emphasis on each body part every time I go in. So instead of going in and doing, pull workouts, and every time I go, I'm doing a lot of back and a little bit of bis, I'm doing a lot of back on one workout and then a lot of bis on the other workout. Trying to give each muscle group a fair amount of time in the gym, but also hitting each muscle group twice a week. For me, I just figured, for me, it works. So I'll start off with pull-ups, 5 sets to failure, free body weight. I'm not gonna do weighted this time because it's not a back dominant workout, and I don't want to burn out my arms. This is just to warm my body up, just get the blood flowing, and I'm good. After that, barbell curl, 5 sets, 6 to 8. And once again, it doesn't matter if you use a curl bar or a straight bar. Me, I use a curl bar because it just feels better on my wrist. So after I do that, I'll go into a dumbbell row, 3 sets, 8 to 10, and that's just a 1-arm dumbbell row. You can do it on the rack if you don't care about being in people's way, or you can do it on the actual, on like a flat bench. However you want to do it, you know, just a one arm dumbbell row. After that, I'm going into a preacher curl, 3 sets, 8 to 10. And then hyper extensions, 4 sets, 10 to 15. Hyper extension is where you're kind of, you're on like the little, you're on the thing where like your thighs are pressed up against the bench, you know, and you're leaning down and coming back up. I like to do that to work my lower back. I noticed that helps me get my Christmas tree action the best is when I do that workout. And I'll do it like free weights because recently my knees have been bothering me on that. Normally how I would do it is I would go, you know, free weight and then 25 pounds, then 35 pounds, 45 pounds. And when I was done with the 45 pound, I would drop it and I would just do, you know, free weight to kind of just finish out that set. After I'm done with the hyper extensions, I'm gonna do a seated incline curl. So you seated incline, you can't use your body weight. I'm sorry, there's like my window is open so I can get natural light, and there's a guy like outside my window crumping. I want to show it to you guys, but I don't want to embarrass him, and I don't feel like moving my camera. So I'm sorry if like I'm looking at other stuff, but that shit's fucking crazy. So yeah, I do the seated incline. So I'm seated incline. I can't use my momentum, and I do curls, 3 sets, 8 to 10. And then when I'm done with that, I'll do my hammer curl to failure. I just like to finish off my workouts with the hammer curl because I feel like it rushes so much blood to my biceps, and I feel good. I got a good pump, and I feel exhausted when I'm done. So that's the pull A, pull B, and I got something special for you guys after this. So I'll be right back.